Hey guys, it's Saturday. I don't know, the 7th, I think. It's about 42 degrees. We're gonna try and dig into the bike today. I got a couple of things. One thing that I was thinking of was maybe trying to get the brakes installed, the front brakes. Now that I've powder coated them, I'll show you that in a minute. And we've got the chain, and I bought a chain breaker because I think the chain's too long, so we'll figure that out. And what else? I don't know, but let's get into it, and we'll see what's going on. We'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, let's show you how these calipers turned out. It's the first time I powder coated something. It turned out pretty good. Can't really complain. So this is the color we're gonna go with. It's gonna be up there, right? Let me show you the caliper itself. Hang on. Alright, here's the caliper. Like I said, it didn't turn out too bad. You can see it was a little light in here, and the other place was right here. Not quite sure why. It was weird. It's like repelling in this area. So, but yeah, and the surface is nice and smooth and hard. It's a joke in there somewhere. But so we're gonna try and get these on the front, I think, and we'll see what happens. I gotta pound in the pistons and those seals. That's kind of where I screwed up last time, is I forgot to put the second seal on here. You can't get it in afterwards. So let's move on to moving the. I want to put the chain on, and so I want to adjust the back wheel to like the center of the travel, the adjustment, and then we'll go ahead and figure out our chain and see, where we need to break it, because I think we're only, might only be long by a couple lengths. All right, let's get to it. All right, the first thing we're going to do is loosen this axle nut. Get it on here. That was already kind of sort of loose to begin with. All right. Yeah, so we're going to move the adjustment to the middle of the travel here. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Oh, we gotta loosen up this nut for the brakes too. This little heater's nice. It's much nicer than it was the other day. We're gonna have to true the wheel up a little later, but this is gonna get us close. So when we measure the chain, we can get it right. Alright. She's on there. Oh, dang. Why isn't the real wheel rolling anymore? That's no bueno. It's sort of kind of rolling. We might have to loosen this up a little bit. There we go. She's a fickle bitch. Alright. So, I think either that or I need to turn this heat down, or take off my jacket. Maybe I'll take off my jacket. I got 3 jackets on. Russian doll jackets. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this heat down. Wow. Turn it down a notch. Let's turn it down a couple notches. Toasty! Alright. Might as well look at the brake while we're here. So here's the little brake switch. It's got a spring. This little doodad. Bolts on the rod here, and then it's got this little hook. You guys see that? And it just it just pulls on it and makes a connection somewhere. I think these screws on the front side are the two connections. Or maybe we use this spring. One of the two. You hook this here. Like I said, there's a bolt, and then this kind of goes through here. Let's. The big thing was, will this fit over this nut? We can always Christmas tree this shit. So don't forget the brakes go. The rod goes towards the front of the bike. So, you know, has to be this way. And yeah, so it's gonna have to be like this. We might have to angle it down or something. Let's take out this screw. Now I know there's a, okay, there we go. Oh, it's just a bit outside. That's no big deal. We'll open that up. Let me find my Christmas tree bit. All right. So we need to make this fit this. And it's just going to take a second here for sure. Whoa, shit. You always got to be careful working on this kind of stuff. Let me get my ow, kind of hurt my finger, kind of smushed it. Let me get my vise. There we go. Oh no, my bit came out. All right, we went up one size. So let's see if that did what we needed it to do. I think so. Oh, just a RCH. We're just gonna take it easy here. God damn. Yeah, see? Don't listen to me. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Shit. That smashed me in my thumb there. Drills are dangerous. Be a dupayash like me. I probably have a rat tail file. I know I've got one over there. There we go. Okay. Perfect. You got the spacer. So first we're going to put the nut, then the spacer. Let's see. Now we can't put it that way. It has to be this way. Yeah, it really needs to be like the opposite way. Well, we could always maybe bend the bracket back the other way. Yeah, because the shock's kind of in the way over here. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Man, oh shivets. Do we just go off the shock body? Because I can bend this in maybe. I can't actually. Shock's kind of in the way. What if we put it over here off the lever? Let us investigate. And we're in the way of our adjuster too. Alright, let me think about it. I'll come back. Hang on. I wondered where this chrome nut went, the one that goes right there. It was in with the switch. Nice. Oh, this little knife I got from Tac Pack. It's like a little mini cleaver. How cool is that? Let's see. Oh, she's sharp. Woo! Got it on a belt loop or clip. Let's end up stabbing myself. Comes with a little like Kydex sheath. Pretty sweet. One more rusty part gone. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna need another nut. You know, might as well replace all the stupid hardware with chrome. Go that extra mile. Know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah. Ah, yeah, bud. What's going on? Alright. Well, haven't really come up with a good idea yet. Let's keep looking. Alright, guys. I think I came up with a plan. I think I'm going to take the switch and bend the tab so that I can bolt it through this hole in the swing arm. And then it'll sit this way. And then we've got our little bracket here, and then we can just mount the spring between them. So let me try bending this tab over in the vise, and we'll go from there. Hang on a second. Alright, I'm just going to stick it in the vise here. Tighten it up. Lay this flat if I can. We're not trying to break the switch. Alright. I need a better hammer, and I need something kind of sharp to hit it on. Let me look for something. All right, I just kind of stuck it in the vise and hammered it a little bit more. So that's kind of what we're going for. And then we just need to find some hardware. Here's the hole. So we'll just kind of keep it like that. You see that? So we just gotta get a nut and a bolt. We'll put it right there. And then our spring and whatnot. Here you can kind of see. Here. Over here. Let's see how that works. Let me find a nut and a bolt, and then we'll tighten this stuff up. Alright, found myself a nut, a bolt, and a lock washer. Oh man, Mustangs are out. Oh, they're in the perfect place for when they wreck out. They're right there at the hospital. Dang. Getting it. Getting her, bud. Alright. That's nice and secure. Shit. And then this guy, this is really neat. You slide this bolt has got a knot, this like headless bolt's got a notch in it. You gotta slide it in over the rod at the end, and then it like holds itself in place, and it can't move left or right. It can't come in or out. You just use a nut to tighten that up. Where's that nut? Where is it? Well, first of all, let's get our spring hooked up. Okay. We're going to have to do something about the ends of this spring. We'll have to crunch it closed or something here. Something. Dang, butterfingers. Some more kind of like that. Okay. Nut's already on there. That's why I was like, why can't I find it? Because it's not attached, dummy. because it's already on there. Okay, so now what we got to see is, you know, how much does this move when we go step on the brakes? Let me go step on the brakes, and then I wish I had another person, because we could throw a meter on here, but and check to make sure that the switch be switching. But I think we're gonna be all right. Let me go around to the other side. You guys watch over here and tell me what happens. Oh God! All right. Whoa. That's hazardous for your health around here. All right, you guys ready? I can peek over the side here. Well, I might have to tweak that a little bit. Oh, okay. Forgot to put the nut back on. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, doesn't work without this. All right. Now you guys ready? That's working. Need to find a meter. Let me find that. We'll come back and make sure that this works. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to step on this and touch the probes together. If the switch works, you're going to hear this. Right? So we're going to touch those on the terminals and see what happens. Okay, so it's open. Oh yeah, bud. Get my foot better on that pedal. There we go. Man, this is a reach, guys. There we go. We got our rear brake switch. Cool. Alright guys, let's try moving on to the chain. Now that we got that set. This is what is this, 540, 520, whatever this chain is. It's 530 by 110. This is what I was told by Dennis Kirk. You know, they got like a little pop-up box and it tells you all like the basic common things. They're saying this was 110 link, but I have a feeling that it's going to need to be shorter. So one of the things is that you can't just, because of the clearances here, you can't just like loop it around. You actually got to put the chain on the sprocket here and then use something to like turn the chain through. So that's what I'm in the middle of doing. I'm just taking like a crescent wrench. You know, you could use a socket wrench. Right? Like this. Oh. There's these little pins down here. You can see that there's a little pin here. It has to go right by there. If you don't have it on the chain, you know, if you don't have it on there and holding up on it, it won't go through. Okay, so now we can go like this. Okay. Alright. Now we can loop the chain around the sprocket. Well, this is going to be interesting. We're right by the we're right by the brake. Okay. So let's just keep turning this. There we go. Okay, it looks like we're like one link too short. I guess what we're going to do instead of jet breaking the chain is we'll loosen up and pull the back wheel back. Hopefully we don't run out of adjustment, but you know, if that's the case, then we'll just you know, have to change the chain more often or something. No big deal. My chain is definitely going to rub on this brake plate over here too. That's another thing where this is at. It's definitely going to rub. because I've got that spacer block in there. But we might be all right. I might have to do something about that later, but I'd like to roll this thing around with the chain on it and, you know, check shifting and stuff, because that's another thing I want to get set is drilling this. You see this over here? Drilling the shaft, because this is a round shaft. It's not a D shaft or a spline shaft, it's a round shaft. So with the forward controls here, we got to get it in the spot that we want, and then we're going to have to drill some holes for the set screws to go into. So let me let's loosen this up. Let's see. We may still have to take one link off of this because it is loose. Okay, we got the chain on there now. We got to come in at least a link, I think. Keep rotating this until maybe our link's above here. I don't know, man. Thing's pretty loose still. Oh, there we go. Now I done it. Okay. This tighten. Bring this back around here. Yeah, we may have to. I really want to, but we may have to take this apart and might have to put a couple of washers over here or something, because like I said, the chains is gonna rub. Oh fuck, it's tight. It's right. It's right here. We definitely need clearance. Oh yeah, that's way too slack. Kind of burning up now. It's hot in here. Take off another layer. All right, we're gonna have to do some work over here. I'm gonna probably have to, you know, push this in a little bit, as you can see, because we're hitting the chain. Let me try and loosen these up and see what happens. Hang on. All right, so I got the shaft collars loose. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah. Get our brake a little more in line. Okay. All right. Now let's see if we can get that chain on there. Still gonna rub on that weld a little bit. Let me see if I can do it a little bit more. I think that's about it. I think it's bottomed out. I think that might work, actually. Let's see where we're at with this chain. Yeah, I think if we take out, I don't know, a link and a half. Is that how I need to do it? Or do I need to? No. It needs to be the inside link. So it needs to be a little shorter, which means we need to be able to come back one link, or half a link, or whatever the hell you call it. So let's loosen that. Let me see if I can get it set up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so it's gonna work. Oh, stop it! Of course, now that I got the. Okay, so we need to go to one with an outside. So what everybody's, I don't know, I can try it without grinding the pin. We'll try it both ways, but I need something to mark. But since we need to take this one off, so we can put the master link right here. Let me find a marker or something. We'll mark that chain, and we'll try the chain breaker. All right, guys, I gotta go back home. My daughter isn't answering the phone, so I got to check on her. She wasn't feeling well, so we'll come back tomorrow and see what more we can get done. We'll see you then. Easy.